Hello, this is Russ and Jake from American Bald Eagle. Eric couldn't be with us tonight because he's taking care of some family matters. Hope everything's going okay, and we'll catch up with him later at a later time. All right, go ahead, Jake.
Hi, Eric. We wish you well, buddy. We wish you could have been on tonight's episode, but that's okay. You got to handle your business. So, Ross and I, and everybody here in America, we'll hear from you soon in a later episode. Take care, buddy. Yeah. So and on a side note, yes, we took a bit of a hiatus. The three of us, we were all just been, walk alive, handling our own personal things. But we're back tonight for an episode, and so Russ and I, and yeah, so I think tonight I want to start out with let's talk about motorcycles. It's a hobby of ours. Russ and I, we like to ride our Harleys here in Sin City. But before all of that, Russ, I'm curious about your journey. Where did you start when it came to motorcycles? What got you into it?
I was about 15 years old when I got into it. A friend of mine had a bike. As soon as I got on it, that was it. I was done. Something I was always going to do. Anyway,
Do
I've
you
been
remember?
riding ever since.
That's cool. Do you remember what kind of bike it was, or
It was a
CCs, or
Yamaha. It was a
it was?
Yamaha.
Yeah, that's cool. Was it like a dirt bike or was it a street bike?
Street bike.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
that's it. All these years later, I'm still doing it. And I remember when you got started, you were about 12, I think, right? On a dirt bike. What was it, a Honda?
Well, actually, my journey's a little bit different. Yeah, my uncle Butch bought me a little one of those Harley Davidson toy
Oh, yeah, right.
motorcycles when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah. The battery one. I remember that.
And then I graduated to it was a 49cc mini chopper. It was a
Oh, that's
two-stroke.
right. You're right. I remember that now. Yeah.
And then I went up to 100cc. It was like a 2007 Honda CRF.
Yeah.
What you call it?
Dirt
It was a
bike.
dirt bike. It was a dirt bike. That one was a four-stroke. What was your what you call it? The first motorcycle that you bought, Russ?
I
What was
told you it was
yours?
a Yamaha street bike.
No, 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 no,
250,
no.
a 250.
Oh, later.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
Later on.
oh, you bought the Yamaha. You bought a Yamaha first. What was it?
Actually, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, I told you I first rode my friend's bike, but I remember now. I remember now. I remember I bought a friggin' moped.
Oh
Bought a
yeah.
moped first. Yeah. That damn thing. It was fast enough to get you in trouble, but it wasn't fast enough to get you out of trouble. Then I went up to
Oh,
a Yamaha 250. That's right. I remember now.
oh, okay. Oh,
That was the
yeah.
first one I got.
Oh, you bought yeah, like the moped or the scooter thing for it. I thought you bought that like during the oil crisis.
No, no, no.
So
I
yeah,
don't
you
know
got
why. For some reason, I think you didn't have to register it. I didn't have a motorcycle license then or something.
yeah, because
So I
that's
went and
how.
bought that stupid thing. What a pain! As soon as after I bought it, I said, "What the hell I do this for?" I said, "You should have got a real bike." Anyway,
Yeah, that's how it is in here in Nevada too. Like if you get a scooter or a moped, you don't have to register it. Have a motorcycle endorsement. You don't have to have like a license plate or anything like that. So, what was it? Those are sort of common, especially those electric mopeds now.
yeah, they're a pain in the ass. Those guys are all over the place on the sidewalks and everything. I'm telling you, they're running lights and all kinds of crap.
It's
Putting
getting
up with them.
crazy. It's
It's
getting
bad enough we got to
crazy.
put up with the cagers on the road. Them people, it's getting
It's
really
get
out of control around here.
it's
But
getting
anyway,
crazy.
yeah. Then
And yeah. And then what was it? I got my first street bike was a 1987 Yamaha TW Trailway. It's 200 cc's. And then
actually, you had a Virago, but you never got on that one later. Remember?
I own the Virago, but yeah, I've never ridden it. I've
Well,
never
actually,
run it.
you took your motorcycle course in test on a 250 at
It was
the
a
motorcycle at that motorcycle course you took. You
So
were
with the so that was that was actually believe so what that was actually that was up in Maine back home
right,
in Maine before we moved to
right.
Vegas. But it was I think it was a 300cc Honda Rebel. That's what
I
they
don't
had
know,
in the
something like
school.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they had at the school. What did you in Connecticut? Did you test out on the Yamaha 250 or was it
No,
another bike?
nope, because I'm so old, I didn't have to take any tests. I just had to go down and say, let me have a motorcycle endorsement. That was it. Didn't have to do nothing
Oh,
back in
oh,
them days.
cool.
That's way back, way back. So they didn't do that then. But it's a good idea that they have people take a motorcycle course now because there's a lot of things you're going to learn and it's safer. In the end, it's good that you go, you know?
Yeah, knowledge is power. It's definitely safer to learn those maneuvers and how to operate the damn thing. Especially riding in Sin City where it's a crazy town to ride in. We'll get into that stuff later on. What was your first what was your first Harley, Russ?
Was a super glide. Yeah, it was a
Yeah?
super glide. I think it was in the hell was it in 204? I think it was 204. Because I had a oh what the hell was it? A 550 Kawasaki had a dry shaft in it before that. But yeah, it was a Harley Super Glide 204. Good bike.
Yeah, it was a Dyna, right?
Dynaglide. Yeah, that's it. Dynaglide. What did I say?
Yeah.
Super Glide, Dynaglide. I can't fucking remember. I'm getting old here.
Good
Anyway,
enough. Good
then I
enough for
had
that.
what was the other one? It was the hell was Softail, 209
Yeah.
Softail. Then I went down because I got sick of paying. The damn tires are always expensive, the maintenance on it. So I think I bought a Yamaha. I mean, not Yamaha, a Harley Davidson 750. Then I didn't like that. I went back up and bought a Sportster, a 1200 XLC Sportster. Now I got a Breakout. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a and if people didn't know the breakout is also a soft tail. It's one of the later end ones. I think they came out around I don't know, like 2016 or 17, whatever.
Not the
Anyways,
Breakout. The Breakout just came out a couple of years ago. They
yeah,
call it a Breakout, but it's a soft tail. Yeah,
it's a
right.
soft tail. It's a soft tail, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because
a
you
117 or whatever the hell it is.
well, yeah, they made it. They went back to cubic inches, so it's a 117 cubic inch block, which is about I think about 18, 19, almost 2000 cc's roughly, give or take. I myself, my first Harley was a 12 was I bought it used. It's a 1200 Sportster.
XL
uh,
custom.
yeah, it's an XL custom. It's a 2017. Yeah, I actually bought I bought Russ's old bike, and then he bought a brand new Breakout. I like it. It's a big difference because I grew up with Japanese bikes, what you call it, and they weren't like the biggest bikes out there. They were very nimble and lightweight, especially that TW Trailway. Like and if anybody doesn't know, so it's an enduro. So like it's an on and off road bike. It's a it's basically a street legal dirt bike. That's what it is. So it's a four stroke. What you call it? It was very nimble and lightweight. What you call it? You can turn really easy on it. It's not the fastest bike. I think the most you can really get it up to is like 70, 70 miles an hour. Had like what, five gears. What you call it? It was good for starting out on the streets over here. But yeah, going into the Harleys, like it was a big jump. Like I jumped 1,000 cc's, give or take. And what you call it? I like riding the Harley. It's a lot of power. I like the noise. It's loud. It's thunderous. It definitely did take some getting used to. They're like the Cadillac of bikes. It's like riding a boat. It's very heavy, and the turning radius is a bit different on it. But what you call it? I enjoy it. It's a good bike. It took some getting used to, but I think I'm going to be sticking with Harley Davidson. I like the brand. It's
Well,
Americana. They're classic, but anyway,
anyway,
enough
yeah.
about me.
While we're on the subject, we go to Henderson Harley down here in Henderson. They're pretty good down there. They got a lot of events on the Saturday. They got free hamburgers, hot dog, soda.
Yeah,
You can
we
go in
like
there for a
coffee.
cup of coffee or something. But anyway, they always have events going on Saturday. Most Saturdays they do. But you can sign up for their newsletter, Henderson Harley newsletter, and they'll send you the information all the time. Then you have the calendar. And
Yeah,
then
we like.
what else?
Sorry.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
oh, sorry. Yeah. No, we like Henderson Harley Davidson because it's a cozy atmosphere. What you call it? Their employees. They take care of us. The general manager. They're all good people down there. The
It's like
mechanics.
family.
They're like family to us. They.
Yeah.
It's
And,
like
and yeah, go
yeah.
ahead, Jake.
Uh,
The other thing is we go to on Tuesday, every second Tuesday of the month, Cycle Gear over near there in the Galleria Mall. They got an event going on every second Tuesday in a month. They have some
in the
free
it's in
sandwiches, something to
and that's
drink. They have a get
what you
together, like a bike night, they call it, right, Jake?
something like that, and that's also in the town of Henderson, just so people know in the local
Yeah, at the
areas.
Galleria Mall. Yeah, down
Yeah,
there.
it's near Sunset Casino, the
Yeah.
the station franchise. It's near there. Yeah, no, it's cool. You get to go down there. We like to go there and meet up. There's a lot of different bikes. What you call it? Everybody's welcome. They do prizes. You
Yeah.
can win prizes there. They do like a raffle. They got different vendors there, and then I like, I like, I like to get a free sandwich there and a drink, and then I like to go down to Wetzel's Pretzels in the food court there and get a pretzel. But yeah, no, it's what you call it? It's yeah, it's something to do to meet up with fellow riders.
Then there's another thing we did last year. It's been over a year now. We joined a thing called the American Motorcycle Association. It's oh wait a minute, I'm sorry, antique motorcycle. Okay, and
Yeah,
they meet once a month at the Blueberry Hill Diner. So we joined that. It's a national organization, but they got a chapter here in Vegas. So we
we
go
got
there. It's all antique motorcycles. In fact, Jake's his Yamaha 200 is an antique. It's a 1987,
yeah.
and
So
it's still
that's
running. Got about 4,000 miles on it. Anyway, the we joined that organization. Something to do. A lot of elderly people in it, but they're all up on their game with they have all antique motorcycles and stuff like that. Real bunch of good people down there. So
we're starting to get some younger people also to join as well. So
right,
there's a healthy mix. There's getting
yeah,
more of a healthy mix. They what you call it? We've been working on a 1950s Ariel. I think it's a 53, which is it's a British motorcycle. We've been working on that to get that
they're
up and
rebuilding
running.
it. Yeah, they're
Uh,
rebuilding it.
so that's been kind of neat. But other than that, what you call it? I think I would before we go on to our next topic, though. I definitely would like to say out there here in here in Vegas and Henderson, it's really crazy riding down here. It's
Not only in Henderson, the whole sticking Nevada over
well
here.
I said Vegas and Henderson, but anyway, it's definitely, and I do ask that people that are in cages, cars and trucks, people that are in vehicles, please, you gotta watch out for us out there. You please look out for motorcycle riders. There's so many of our fellow riders out there. They're getting killed and injured. They're getting hit by cars. People aren't paying attention. It's a fucking mess. But and then on the other turn of the coin, I see it both ways. I also see a lot of riding. This one isn't talked about enough. I also
Yeah,
see a
right.
lot of riders. They don't respect the bike, and they go out there and they do dangerous, stupid shit, and they get themselves killed. Like driving 100 miles down the what you call down the crossroads and running past stoplights and cutting people off, and I see it both ways too, and I would
A lot of
also
rice rockets
rice rockets and
doing
not
wheelies
just
down the highway.
doing stunts. I see
You know,
people on, and it's not just rice rockets. I see people on Harleys, riding like assholes too. So I would also say to our fellow riders, you definitely want to respect the bike because it's very unforgiving. It's crazy. You'll get, injured and killed. I mean, and it goes both ways, whether it's the cages and the crazy riders. It's just it's just,
for
it
the
is what it
for the
is.
people out there that don't ride a bike, the cages are people in cars and trucks and stuff like that. We
Yeah,
call
we already
everybody
said
that
that.
rides inside of a vehicle a cager, just so you know, in case you're somebody who
Yeah.
doesn't know about motorcycles. Anyway,
So, it's just, yeah, what you call it.
it's an
Look
old
out for
slang name.
look out for motorcycles and riders, respect the bike. That's pretty much that would be my advice. But anyways, let's see. I
What's
guess we'll
going on in the
talk.
world today? Anyway,
What's going on in this wacky world? Well, first, President Donald Trump met up with President Putin of Russia down in Alaska. A matter of fact, fun fact, the U.S. bought Alaska from the Russians a long time ago, I believe for around $3 million or
seven. I
so.
thought it was 7 million. Oh, maybe
Or
you're
was
right.
it,
I thought it was
or
seven.
was it, or was it 7 million?
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
we don't have Eric to check that out for us. See that we
yeah,
miss him already.
we miss you, Eric. Usually he would look that up for us
He was
now,
our
but
fact checker. He's our fact
yeah,
checker.
he's our fact checker. But that's okay. You can go do your own research. Don't take our word for it.
Yeah.
Always,
Well, anyway, they didn't. They had a good meeting.
always. Hold on a minute. Always make sure to verify. Anyways, as you were saying, Russ.
They didn't make an agreement, but they had a good meeting. So that's what we heard came out of it. I don't know. Trump seems to think it went pretty good.
And then,
And oh, by the way, a little side note: Vladimir Putin said on the news, he said there that if Trump was president, they never would have invaded Ukraine. They never would have done it. But that could thank the Biden administration for that deal. Anyway,
yeah,
they supposedly had a good meeting. They're going to be getting together. And then today, tell them what happened today.
so Zelensky met up with Donald Trump today at the White House, the Oval Office, and what it appears, with the limited information that Russ and I have right now, what I have heard is it looks like Putin and Zelensky have agreed to finally meet in person, face to face,
With Trump.
and I believe it's with Trump.
Will be. It will be.
I think, yeah, it sounded like on the news, I might have misheard, but it sounded like he might not. He might have those two hashed out. I can't, anyway, he might have those two hashed out. I'm not quite sure, but it would make more sense. It would make more sense if Trump is there to moderate. I think so. But, anyways.
Oh, by the
from what-
way, Zelensky had a suit on today. Amazing.
Amazing.
No tie, but he had a suit.
Amazing. Hey, what you call it? One step up. But yeah, I think he had like a blazer or something on, whatever. But so it looks like the two leaders have agreed to meet face to face. And from what it seems the news is saying, that's going to be the first time that they've met together since the beginning of this war. I was under the impression, I thought they had actually met earlier. I thought they've already met before during this conflict, but I might have been mistaken. I would go and verify that. But from what the news reports are saying, is this is going to be the first time they're meeting up face to face.
Probably talked on the phone before. Who knows?
Well, I know they've talked on the phone, but I thought they've met up before. But anyway,
both of them. Yeah. Go ahead.
Go fact check that, verify that yourselves.
Okay, both of them are going to have to make some compromises to get through this thing, hoping they can end this war and all this senseless killing going on. So we'll see what happens.
You get to keep.
The other thing, another side note, I heard that that friggin' North Korea sent over 30,000 troops to help Russia fighting over in Ukraine. So that was a few days back. But anyway, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
He sent more troops back because North Korea already sent troops earlier, but
I know earlier he just sent 30,000 a couple days ago.
he sent more. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
It was on the news the other day. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
I think basically they're going to have to try and figure out, what Russian land that Ukrainian took. Are they going to get to keep that? Are the Russians going to keep Ukrainian land? Is Ukraine going to get security from us and other NATO members? But in return, Russia doesn't want NATO on their doorstep. So all of these details are just going to have to fucking be hashed out, I guess. I ain't no expert, but that seems to be a lot of the running themes that are going on. One side, one country wants security, the other one doesn't want this country to become a NATO member, and so whatever. They'll have to figure that out, I guess. And hopefully President Trump will be at that meeting as a moderator, and we'll figure it out from there.
Howdy, y'all. This is Jake from American Bald Eagle Podcast. Come check us out on X, Facebook pages, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Threads, Mastodon, and Buzzsprout for episode updates and to contact us directly. Like, follow, and subscribe. Thank you for your continued support.